Huzzah, you're actually not waiting on me today. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm obviously doing better than yesterday. Anyone who was here for yesterday's stream, oh dear, that was a thing. Oh, we're on a good song at the moment. Nice. But, yeah, I did my physio yesterday. I chilled, and then I slept for 15 hours. That's how much yesterday's stream did on me, that I had to sleep 15 hours. I had to sleep that off. That was insane. So today is Redline, and I've been told it's easy. Well, compared to Venom 1, it's easy. So I have high expectations. But that's also been said someone could be something Venom 1. Yeah, screw the entire stream. It was just Venom 1. That's the only part of the stream that mattered. I mean, I came into Yellow Line thinking Katina's gonna kick my ass. Katina was easy. Like, I think, what did I do? Die once on Katina 1? That was to my own stupid skill issues because I didn't realize I was descending. And then Solar, I thought was going to be another problem, but we passed first go. Macbeth was easy because it's a Landmaster level, so that's fine. If anything, Corneria gave us more issues. Meteor I did first. I can't remember Meteor if I died. No, Meteor I might have had the reset. Boss was easy. And then Venom 1 happened, and then that's the only time the stream mattered, was Venom 1. But, which is hilarious, because my first Venom 1 was a breeze. And then the second go at Venom 1, which should have been a breezer, turned out to be a horror story. So I couldn't believe that. That was insane. So I don't need to stress as much today because I don't need footage recording for Redline. Beard Bear went ahead and did that for me, so that was good. I'm still a bit disappointed I couldn't do it myself. I do feel a little bit bad there on that part that I couldn't do it because when I ended stream, I actually thought I was going to pass out. I was lightheaded, dizzy, and felt like I was actually going to vomit. But that's just a side effect of high blood pressure, which I've got to be a little bit more mindful of now, which, yeah. I've already been told the symptoms of high blood pressure when it gets to like hypertensive levels. So now I know why in the last, I think it's about a year or so I've been noticing that if I do have moments like that, I start getting a bit lightheaded and a little bit nauseous. Always thought it was my GERD, but now it's high blood pressure. So I think I do have a problem with my blood pressure. That's new. Getting old sucks. I've had acid reflux go severe, and I've now got high blood pressure. All in the last 4 years. So, as I said, I'm 34 this year. I'm getting old, and I've had two health issues pop up since I've turned 30. So, yeah. Anyone who's younger than 30, that's what you got coming to you in your 30s. We ain't talking about your 40s yet. If anyone's here that's in their 40s, please don't let me know because I'm already struggling with my 30s. I don't want to know what's coming in my 40s. I've got some idea what's coming in my 40s, but at the moment I don't want to acknowledge the rest of it that comes in my 40s. And that's not even talk about our 50s. If anyone's here watching in the 50s, good on you, you bloody legend. I doubt it. But yeah, turning 30s sucks. People complain about their 20s, and I'm like, my God, you haven't hit your 30s yet. You're gonna be absolutely gobsmacked when you figure out what your 30s is like. But anyway, should we boot up Star Fox and then talk about what's going to happen there? Because we got speedrun shenanigans, 32 for you. I'm 33 at the moment. 34 this year, but last year I obviously had my foot play up. March last year, tarsal tunnel kicked up, and then it's been a year to figure out that. I've only just confirmed for surgery. It took a year and 3 months to confirm surgery for me, so that's... Yeah, 33k with I can't walk. I spent most of my time in a moon boot and crutches. I'm not 40, but I know some people are pain plus 20. Pain plus 20, oh. Thank you. Yeah. Area 6, we did talk about that yesterday. That Area 6 was going to be a pain for Expert. I've already been told Area 6 was quite scary, but that's the only one apparently. That's
Phantom
on the scary
3000.
side.
793 celebrated their KrimZen Wolf milestone of 28 months. Thank you very much. Various 6-on expert will raise that pressure trying to get that medal.
Yeah, I am half expecting that to be the equivalent of Venom 1, but I've been told it's actually not as bad. Venom 1 apparently is the hardest, and that's it. So, we'll see. I am looking forward to it. But yeah. Also, pain, plus pain in 40s. I haven't got any pain, except, as I said, for the tarsal tunnel, but I feel like that's a special case scenario since that's more unique. And the only reason I've got tarsal tunnel is because genetics. My foot genetics suck. I've had problems with my feet since I was a baby, basically. I was born with it. Flat feet are a bitch. Especially when they're parallel to the ground. Like, I have no arch at all. Like, usually in your foot you've got an arch. Mine don't exist. Like, it's just down straight to the ground. The specialist I saw originally to get the x-ray for was like, this is the flattest feet, skeletal-wise, I've ever seen in my whole career. And they'd been a podiatrist for a very long time. So, to say that is insane. And then every other specialist I've seen for my feet have said the same thing. This is the flattest feet they've ever seen in their life. So it kind of gives an idea on how flat my feet are. And diagnosing the tarsal tunnel as well the initial diagnosis took 6 months due to how unique the case was. And even seeing a surgeon and then getting his opinion, I needed to see 3 surgeons to get a specialist idea on if I needed the surgery or not, and then seeing what they thought the problem was. So that's fun. I have back problems from a couple of years. I don't have them yet. I have arches. I hope I don't get that. I don't have. Oh, you don't have arches either? If you do a lot of walking, because this is where I fucked up. Because I'm athletic. So I do an awful lot of walking. I've done a lot of running. Like, I've done a lot of sprinting. I've done a lot of running. I'm a long distance runner. So I've worn out my left foot completely. My right foot's fine at the moment. We'll keep that in brackets. It's fine at the moment. But it only started playing up and got worse when I got back to being active. I've been walking for the last 6 months and it's been fine. The main thing, take this advice from me, this is what I was told, keep your calf muscle loose. So either be walking or doing massages into your calf. That'll help. That'll prevent any issues in your foot. The calf muscle is actually what determines how bad the issues are in your feet. So I wish I knew that, because my calf muscle when I went in initially was really tight. But now it's really loose because I've been walking and the pain's gone down. But I still have issues with it because the damage has been done, sadly. But yeah, keep that calf muscle loose in both legs and you should be fine. So invest in one of those rollers that they usually have for working out. You can usually buy them pretty cheap and just roll your calf muscle on it, or a tennis ball, that works too. And then the other thing you can do if you do get a tennis ball is just roll your feet on the tennis ball, just roll it all over on the heel and just everywhere on your foot. It helps prevent plantar fasciitis, is another problem that you could potentially have. That was the first thing they initially diagnosed me with, was plantar fasciitis, which is another problem entirely in itself as well. And that can also go severe as well if you don't have any arches. I know it's been a whole joy the last year and a bit with my foot. It's not fun. I've had moon boot, I've had crutches, I'm off both now. The crutch only comes out if I've got to stand still standing. Otherwise, I'm hobbling around on one foot most times when I'm talking to people. Like, whenever I talk to my father-in-law, I'm usually holding onto a wall and then I'm literally balancing on one foot because I can't stand for more than a minute without being in pain. So it's hilarious talking to me whenever I've got to stand up and talk. I've always got to learn to balance on one foot. Okay. Ow. Should we boot the game up? I know we could probably chill and chat for like another half an hour if wanted, but we could do that while I'm running at the same time. It's not that bad, but whee! I did want to run yesterday in Japanese, but I completely forgot to change the audio settings. But since I don't need to do footage recording today, we actually can change the language. I don't need to be too fussed if I don't change it back. So for those curious, because I did allude to it before, yeah, literally like a flamenco. That's literally me, or flamigo if you used a Pokemon, but like a flamenco, that's literally me. If I've got to stand and talk, I will look like a flamenco, and it's hilarious. No, it literally is what it looks like. That's not being mean, that's being truthful. I do look like a flamenco. It is absolutely hilarious. And it's good because it's giving my right leg a lot of strength, so it's good for rowing machine, because I do a rowing machine. It's the only bloody workout I can do that doesn't affect my feet. I am doing skip rope. I don't do it for very long because it does actually hurt after a while, but skip rope's another thing I'm doing to try and strengthen my legs. Like everything I can do before I have surgery, because I know I'm forced to do 6 weeks on crutches after surgery, and then it's basically back to zero. I have to relearn how to walk again after that. So everything I can do to put muscles into my legs to help speed up recovery after surgery, I'm just doing everything I can. Row machine, skip rope, but obviously within reason. I can't go extreme and start running or something like that, or doing hill runs. Hill runs are the best way to build up muscle in your leg, but I can't do it because it would absolutely hurt like hell to do. Or standing just in general is good for your muscles, but I can't do it because it hurts, and I think it's too much stress on my foot. But yeah. Hopefully that's good advice to not end up in my situation. Just don't do what I did to get into this situation in the first place, I guess. But do extra stuff, like minor things like loosen up the muscles in your calf muscles, or just loosen up the muscles in your leg or feet just in general. Be it with a tennis ball or a roller, which, as I said, they can be bought usually on the cheap. And just roll them every night, or just when you're sitting down playing games, just roll them. Roll your foot on the tennis ball or your calf muscle on a tennis ball. Loosen them up, and your feet and your legs will actually love you for it. It feels good too. I actually do it here and there, even if I haven't worked out. Or if I'm not sore, I'll do it. It feels so good. You feel so good after it too. But yeah, language-wise, for this game, going back to topic, keep diverting. Japanese, I gotta shut up. That's the IQ version. All of the IQ runners from N64 were so excited to have Chinese as an option. I've never done Korean. I actually want to do Korean. Where's Hunt? I get to finally play in Korean. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Activate all range mode.
Lame.
Mode combat ciblé, Star Fox.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I did French for 3D, and I'm pretty sure I've done French as well. French for Power Region Lilac Wars. And French, I have a bit of a soft spot for French because I know, everyone takes the piss out of French, but I do know some French myself. I can speak a little bit of French. I did learn French. Growing up, I wanted to learn French, and I also did want to explore France growing up, but then learnt France is really, really dirty, and it's not a very nice place, so I changed my mind on that. But I do have a soft spot for French, so I would like to run French as well. Hype, it is hype. I do have a spot, and the French voice acting is really good. Shout out to Firefox, who is the Starlink runner, and also Star Fox Zero runner. I did watch him run Starlink in French for a French speedrun event, and even in French Starlink, all of the teammates sound really cool.
Passez en mode combat ciblé. Mode combat ciblé, Star Fox. Passez en mode combat ciblé.
Okay. What's the difference between French France, like official French, and French Canada? Like, what's the difference? Like, is it just more English French? rather than official French? Because what is it? What's the region of Canada that's French? I swear there's an actual region of Canada from memory. Because my US 3DS, so yeah, my US 3DS has Canadian French on it as well. Just the accent? Okay.
Mode combat ciblé, Star Fox. Passez en mode combat ciblé.
Because it definitely sounds like the accent. Because it sounds more like an English person speaking French rather than an actual Frenchman speaking French. Probably the smell. Yes. I do understand that because, as I said, France itself apparently stinks. And I've heard that from my language teacher who's been to Paris a couple of times, that France isn't very nice smelling.
Offene Formation fliegen.
Okay, German is another one to play in. I have done it before. It is so cool to listen to. Just not for text. Text sucks. I have some French-Canadian friends. Oh, I bet you do.
Pasemos al modo abierto.
Spanish isn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it is still a cool one to listen to. They bathe rather than drown themselves in perfume. I don't know why I found that one funny. I turned the heater off. Why is it so warm? Hold on, did I actually turn the heater off? It just feels like it's...
Activar el modo abierto.
Sorry, I just had the boot up my phone and I see... Okay, it is off. And then I forgot, on the Discord, I wrote that breakfast was Vegemite toast. But then I'm like, Vegemite toast with poached eggs is the breakfast of champions here in Australia. I think I grossed out the entire Speedrun Discord. Because it's true.
Pasemos al modo abierto. Activar el modo abierto.
Okay, as I said, I failed geography, so I'm not gonna know enough here, but...
Pasemos al modo abierto.
Again, I'm guessing official Spanish versus Latin American Spanish is just down to accent. Latin American, that would be South America? So, as I said, I failed geography. You're gonna have to forgive my ignorance on this one. I think that's South American. Okay, Italian is another good one. I'm not gonna pass on that one. Italian is another good language to listen to.
Activeer vrije modus.
Okay, Dutch. I was so looking forward to playing in Dutch on 3D just to find out that they didn't do a Dutch translation. So that's another one I'm excited to listen to, Dutch. I actually worked with someone who could speak Dutch at one point. They were traveling the world and they came to our little humble abode in Western Australia. And I literally worked alongside them, and his girlfriend was French who also worked, so I got to work with her as well. So it was kind of cool speaking a little bit of French to her. They were both... No, she was a barista. He worked behind the counter with me, so that was really cool. I worked with Dutch. Isn't France burning with the rest of Europe right now? I don't watch the news, so I'm going to be a little bit ignorant there, but I'm going to assume yes, because the whole world is burning right now. Let's just face it, the whole world isn't burning. I'm going to say a very old reference here. We didn't start the fire, but it is. The whole world is now burning. That's an old 70s song for those who... I'm just gonna stop myself there. I do listen to 70s music. I'm showing my age. I'm gonna shut up. I get to finally play in Portuguese. Yes, shout out to my Brazilian viewers. I know there's some out there. Shout out to my Brazilian viewers. I finally get to listen to your language. Okay, I am kind of hyped to hear this in Portuguese. Okay, we've heard them all now. Oh, there's some cool languages I finally get to listen to. I'm one of those freaks who likes listening to different languages and kind of absorbing them and figuring out if they sound cool or not. I think freaks may not be the right word, but when it comes to language, I do get quite excited to listening to it. As I said, I did study French. I've had to learn a little bit of Japanese. And languages like Italian comes up quite a bit in speedrunning, so I guess that's why I do like listening to different languages. I pressed the wrong button. So we're going to play in Japanese. As much as I would like to experience another language, we are playing in Japanese because Japanese, obviously I'm used to, even though it's literally white noise to me in 3D. But the English voices, let's face it, even from my critique of this game, suck. I hate the voices in English. I might end up running this game in English just because the voice acting is going to become white noise easily to me. And from the Japanese trailers I've seen so far, Star Wolf sounds amazing. They sound like the 3D and Starlink voice acting, which I'm used to. And English just sucks. Like, I think we can all say that. The English voice acting just is not the same as what we're used to. Okay, I think we've done enough avoiding this topic here. Also, I get to skip cutscenes today, but I think I won't because it's Japanese now. Why does Fox sound French? He does, he sounds French! I don't know why, it might have been just that one line, but it sounded French for a second to me. Oh, I really need to take my jacket off. Macbeth's train driver got killed completely. He does not exist anymore. As I said, he just reads his lines. Like, there's no emotion. And it pisses me off. Like, it literally does. That was the best line I was looking forward to. He literally just goes, no, hit the brakes. Like, he's just reading it from the line. When in reality, what's supposed to be happening is he realizes he's about to run into the fuel depot and go, no, I can't stop it! You know, you actually would have panic in your voice, like, you know you're about to die and crash, but he just reads his line straight off the paper. That's the main concern, is he just literally reads it, and I think I've read a couple of comments that do agree with me on this. Not on my own video, of course, but looking at, I think it was Beard Bear's comments when I was looking over what people were saying about the game, a few people did say it sounds like he's literally just reading his script and that's it. Which sucks! Best line in the game, ruined. So we don't get to listen to Japanese Macbeth today, but if we get time I might actually. That there sounded French. Falco sounds so cool! I'm sorry, it's not the same Japanese actors. Falco's different. Oh, when you get hyped about the Japanese actors more than English. That says an awful lot. Oh, I was a bit slow. I mean, lucky I don't need to be as fussed about if I get this or not. Ow. A slippy! Peppy is Japanese French. I don't know why. Slippy sounds better in Japanese. They sound better in Japanese. Oh, did I miss one? Was I just too busy gushing over the voice acting that I've missed a bomb? There goes my wing because I'm an idiot. I think there's still a bomb there, but I keep missing it. I missed again.
なんだ CD フューザーがおかしい。フォックスブーストで追いかけろ。一つ仮にしとくぜ。
システムチェックはしっかりこなさなきゃ
You're
ね。
kidding me, right? I thought I killed that.
ローリングで弾くんだ。あのアーチが見えるな。腕試ししてやるよ。全部
Oh,
くぐり
for
抜けてみな。
fuck's sakes. I don't even know what that was. Interesting, there's no bomb there now.
ここま
No,
で
then again, that may not spawn in expert.
やるもんだな。大物を見つけたぜ。ついてきた。
本当にこっちで合ってるんだろうな。
今回はファルコの勘を信じるとしよう。いただき。
I knew where that was, luckily.
まだ我々に逆らう奴がいるとはな。
Yes, after this.
6時の方向に標的確認。高度を下げろ。
Challenge mode is up next.
スリッピー、敵の分析はまだか？
I just want to get expert mode out the way first, so I had an idea of what I'm in for expert challenge.
関西機発進。ターゲットロックを撃て。いいぜ、ボックス。発射口が開くタイミングを狙え。
My wing! What the fuck happened to my wing? Other than it's broken.
いいから撃ち落とせ。 貴様たちは一体。
覚えておきな。俺たちはスターフォックスだ。
こんな奴らに。
What are those missiles must have come through and hit my wing? That's the only thing I can think of.
でっかい母艦だったけど、オイラたちのことは止められないよね。
Where do I think I've heard that voice actor before?
俺についてこれただけでも上等だぜ、フォックス。
Oh, Falco sounds so good.
「敵はコーネリアから完全に撤退した。改めて礼を言う。
満足してもらえたか？うちは腕だけは確かなんでね。
ま、一部のメンバーはな。
君たちが撃破した。
Is he referring to Peppy there? Now that I've heard this cutscene a few times, I think he's referring to
ど
Peppy.
うやらセクター Y を通過中の我々の主力艦隊が敵に狙われているようなのだ。艦隊には警告を送ったが応答もない。君たちには彼らと合流して迎撃に当たってほしい。この機に敵の数を減らせればなおよしだ。とにかく急ぎセクター Y へと向かってくれ。
ああ、分かったよ。ナウス、航路を再計算してくれ。小惑星帯メテオを通る予定だったが、事情が変わったみたいだ。
フォックス待って。メテオの奥から謎のエネルギーを検知したよ。これは調査しに行ってもいいかも。
お前の趣味にいちいち付き合ってられるかよ。
アンドルフ軍はメテオを侵略の足がかりにしているのかもしれん。だが今は何よりセクター Y が優先だ。艦隊がわしらの助けを求めておる。
I do wish I got a chance to experience this whole game in Japanese now. The voice acting is just top notch so far in Japanese. Ah! I mean, I am glad I got to experience it in English just so I can be disappointed. I think that's been the biggest thing so far. The English voice acting has not been as good. I mean, it was great in 3D. That's why I don't play 3D in English. Because it's still decent enough that I can enjoy it. But this version, nah. I ain't missing much with English.
コーネリアの艦隊を援護するぞ。
とにかく一機でも多く撃ち落とすんだ。
いいね。誰が多く倒せるか勝負だ。
Something blocked my shot.
こいつら艦隊もないのにどこから？
頑張ってください、フォックス。
Rob wished me luck? The fuck? That's a thing? That never happened in any of the other experts.
向こうの狙いはわしらの後ろの艦隊だ。
My wing? No, my wing is still fine.
いいぞ、その調子で後ろの艦隊を守るんだ。後ろから敵だ。
So far, nothing's changed.
行く手が塞がれているな。二手に分かれよう。
Sector Y is still Sector Y.
下の敵はわしに任せろ。
隠れたって無駄だよ。ターゲットロックオン。うわあ、オイラが狙われてる。
スイッピー、まったく集中せんと危険だぞ。
敵が固まってる。一発で仕留めるぞ。
My
この
wing!
まま一気に突破するぞ。敵の司令系統を叩く。
いい作戦だ。お前の親父を思い出すよ。グレートフォックスから通信が入っているぞ。
位置を確認、補給パーツを送ります。
That didn't change. The fuck? Sector Y remained the same. The entire way through, no extra enemies, no nothing.
オールレンジモード展開。
Welcome to Shogun with a single laser. Only because I oopsed.
敵シールド分析完了。
狙いもまともにつけられねえのか。
You got in the way, Falco. There's a difference.
一気撃墜。
Whoops. I'm gonna avoid that.
"貴様ら調子に乗るなよ。この私を倒すまではな、スターフォックス。
I don't know if that's where. I swear I hit him dead on then. With the bomb. But that could be the thing. I could be doing it dead on by accident.
どうした？その程度か。
I don't feel like I should have thrown that bomb either.
さあ後悔するがいい。
There's a mission we had to take two down in 12 seconds. Yeah, that's not that hard.
んでもないわ。
That's at the start. Like literally right at the start of Sector Y, you can do that.
ならば悪くはないか。
And even the boss itself, Twiddle Dee and Twiddle Dum, you can take down pretty quick.
艦隊を守りきれたな。みんな状況は
Sector Y though, that remains unchanged.
後のことはペパー将軍
I
に
mean,
任せ
I've
よ
done Sector Y so many times, even for metal runs, I've done it enough times. That remained unchanged. If I only made one dumb move because I didn't quite see an enemy spawn and I was in the way of its path, so it was just bad positioning on my part. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have lost a wing. Although having said that, I have probably practiced Redline with a single laser due to store attack mode being the practice method in 3D enough times that I think I'm familiar enough with this line being single laser runs mostly, so if that's kind of an idea what we're up against for Redline, then this should be a
こ
breeze.
れが仕事なんでね。
だがアンドルフ軍はさらなる攻撃を仕掛けてきた。
But as I said, I have been pretty warned Area 6 was rough.
敵に包囲された。あそこは戦
And
略
obviously
的
Star
にも
Wolf.
重要な拠点でな。とはいえ、セクター Y にいる艦隊を援護に回すこともできる。もう一つ気がかりなのは惑星
But
アクア
Aquas
ス
is
だ。
actually the chill down time for
水の惑
expert.
星の詳しく聞こうか。
辺境の地にもかかわらず敵が活発に活動しているという何かよからぬ計画が進んでいるのではないかと思ってな。
さすがのアービンも水中じゃ飛べないぜ。
至急水中用の探査機を手配しよう。現在の座標にて待機してくれ。
そんなの待たずにオイラの試作機を使ってみない？最近ちょうど作ってたんだ、潜水艦。このミッションにはぴったりだと思うよ。
ああ、格納庫にあったやつか。あんなガラクタの寄せ集めが。
Scrap metal and chewing gum.
その潜水艦とやら資金をしとらんのだろう。こればっかりはわしもファルコに賛成だ。アクアスのことは確かに気がかりだが、カタリナの援護だけでも十分力になれるだろう。
せっかくオイラの潜水艦があるんだから、アンドルフ軍が何をしてるのか調査した方がいいと思うけどな。ブルーマリンの底力見せてやってよ。
I do like how this one is basically a question of do you trust Slippy enough to go into Aqua's Ocean with the Blue Marine? Whereas in the OG and 3D, it's kind of just assumed that the Blue Marine is fully developed at this point and ready to go by Slippy. Also, there's some interesting dialogue discussions you can also have with this version with Andros. I did see a discussion on Twitter of all places. Not from the English side though. It was from the Portuguese or Spanish side. I can't remember where it was from. But it brought up some really interesting points about the new Andros in this version. And I thought that was really cool. We'll talk about that when we get there. Also, I forgot to bring up my notes for Andros. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't cast. So I'm like getting ready to cast and I remembered that I can't. I bet it looked like the enemy was still alive, so I had to roll back. Ah, my torpedo was a bit slow. I do hope I get a laser upgrade along the way here. So I think I'm playing with single laser here. Ow. 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 Ow, I just died. Jesus, they do a lot of damage. Okay, I got a bit cocky there. I think I am playing with single laser, though. Does it say on my... No. See, 3D would tell you if you had single laser or not. I do now. I'm dead. Never better duo. Nope. It's just inbuilt in our bloody DNA. Like, that's just us being friendly. It's unless we say it in a certain phrase that you know we're angry. Oh, you idiot! You idiot! I just learnt that damage is a lot more in this version. Do not do that. Proceeds to run into... These little bastards do so much. Ow! These bastards do so much health on expert. Ow, did I just get hit by the thing? I thought I was down low enough. Ow! Oh God. I was hoping for a little bit more health. Also, we got the medal. Don't worry about the 147 here. I missed the anglerfish, so that would have been a +3 if I'd got that. We can get a +3 here as well for the node. Again, I can't tell if I've actually destroyed it. Thanks, game. This is the dangerous part where I could die. Thank you, I didn't die. Sweet. But this part now gives you silver rings. That is one difference. That was not a thing in the original. I do not remember silver rings ever spawning in that base.
半信半疑ではあったが、スリッピーの趣味に助けられたな。
次は誰が乗りたい？パルコ？
死んでも乗らねえよ。俺は空がいいぜ。
We are getting some lives. Aquas again didn't change. I didn't notice any extra enemies. It's just everything did more damage.
まさかアクアスにあんなものが潜んでおったとは。君たちの活躍がなければ、あの海もいずれ怪物の温床になっていただろう。
まあな、ボーナスは期待しておくよ。それで、そっちの状況は？
防衛軍は現在いくつかの地点で敵と交戦しておる。アンドルフ軍も今はそちらに気を取られておる。
Zonus. Well, so far, with everything playing out that it has, is Zonus not going to change?
資源を求め、アンドルフ軍は破壊の限りを尽くしている。かつての美しい海はもはや見る影もない。この資源開発を止められれば、敵の補給線に打撃を与えられるはずだ。敵に見つからずに作戦を遂行できれば、接近にも気づかればいい。
隠密行動か。お前たちこの任務の間くらいは静かにしていてくれよ。
俺は必要なことをするだけだ。
もうしばらく敵の注意を引いておいてくれ。お望み通りゾネスを掃除してくれよ。敵に見つからなよ。低空から侵入する。
なんてことだ。あの美しかった海が。
ひでえことしやがるぜ。
水がドロドロだよ。
Damn, I thought I'd do a lot more damage with a charge shot.
前方にサーチライト。見つからないようにね。
見つかる前に潰しちまおうぜ。
See, this new terrain does screw with charge shots a little bit. Might be able to pick up a few extra bombs too. And the water will not break my wings either.
親父譲りの感覚を信じろ。
大したもんじゃなさそうだけどな。
猫の手も借りたいんじゃない、ファルコ。左のライトは私が壊すわ。あなたは右を。
キャット、なんでここに。
あなたのお友達を見に来たの。ファルコ、知り合いなの？
Don't worry, I was gonna get that spotlight.
こいつキャットだ。これで満足か。
Pep! That's not fucking peppy, slippy! Fucking fully take my charge shot there. But fuck! I was doing so well, I forgot something jumped up there. And you know what I can do now? Oh, fuck my life, it doesn't fucking scum! Here I was thinking I'd be smart. That was only a silver ring. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that was a thing. We're just gonna rub it in my face too, that doesn't heal. Oh, I think I also missed the... Hold on, let me just restart. This is what I get for trying to save scum. I don't know why I thought restarting there would give me back my wing. I don't know why. Yeah, I had to do that for that. If I can keep my lasers here, we're good. I'm lucky I didn't lose a wing there, actually. I fucking know. I ducked kept my wings, holy shit. Alright, well that was easy. I made like one dumb play, that's only because I forgot that something spawned up from there, and that was it. I could have gone in with double laser. But we are here with the Submarine. If you've ever seen me play with Submarine, yeah, something could go wrong here. Easily. Like that. Something nearly went wrong there. Also, I can pick up some more bombs here so we can get a full bomb refill. Highly suggested, actually. This is probably some advice I should have given to Beardbear. Stock up on bombs. Oh, guess who fucked that up? I actually did aim for the center, but I didn't manage to get it. Alright, this time we'll probably do it. I do have 9, I noticed that. Could be a start if I had decent aim. Actually, I could have gone with Hyper Laser, actually. Damn. You're making past Cath angry.
おいらもこの海じゃ泳ぎたくないよ。
いつかあの美しい海が蘇ると信じよう。
たくキャットのやつ散々引っかき回してしれっと消えたな。
Yeah, you're making past Cath angry. So far, what the fuck? This is easy. The only reason why I'm in single laser is because I'm making dumb mistakes. Area 6 has to be the hard one. For Sector Z is just down to time again, and just hoping nothing runs into me. But what the fuck? Redline is the easiest so far for expert. Because nothing's changed. Like, did they not change Redline because they just assumed Redline was already hard enough? This is in Japanese, yes. I don't have to record footage, so I kind of get to chill a little bit with my own choice of language. It sounds so much better.
セクター Z の通過は問題にならんだろうが、別のルートもありそうだ。現在わしらは産業惑星マクベス、アンドルフ軍の製造拠点の至近にいる。スリッピー、情報は？
I got sick of horrible English language. But it was my choice of Japanese or French. Or Korean. I do want to try Korean. Hell, I might even do the speedrun in Korean.
He he, 実はとっておきの改造戦車があるんだ。名付けてランドマスター。ブルーマリンを気に入ったならこいつもおすすめだよ。
冗談きついぜ。俺たちはパイロットだろ。地面をのたくるなんざ論外だ。おい、フォックス、危険区域だか知らねえが、セクター Z へ向かおうぜ。
I don't know why, I definitely prefer deep voice Falco. I just reckon it suits him. If I'd known this was going to be like this, I could have done Redline yesterday. Even with the high blood pressure, I would have been fine. I have to press minus twice to get into this view.
こっそり通してくれてもよかったんだけどな。
敵に後ろを取られた。
敵の射程に入っちゃった。
まずい、追われている。やはり連携は大切だな。
Ah, there was one here earlier. I missed it. I don't know where it is. I give up. Over this way. Where's that teamwork? could use with some of that teamwork, I think he says in English. Oh, there's actually extra enemies here. Oh, hell yes! Give me that! Give me that! Give me that! That's a blessing! Ah, did I not get that? That didn't sound like I got it. Someone took my fucking wing! Oh, if I redo it, it's from the start of the level. I kind of want my hyper laser. I want to retain hyper laser going into Area 6, so that's the only reason why I'm restarting. Slippy took me wing, and it shouldn't have happened in the first place. So I'm going to be a little bit picky here, just because I know Area 6 is going to be a pain in the rear side. I mean, to be fair, being able to restart is kind of quite strong and expert, because normally in the OG and 3D, if you were to restart, you'd lose a life, and you go back to single laser regardless. Jeez, I've been saved by Fox. How swell. Whoa. Peppy actually took down someone. I'm gonna come from a different angle here. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm surprised my wing didn't go bye-bye there. Oh, we've got enough for the metal too. The next two lasers is enough to put me well over metal requirement.
こうも本気のようだな。
爪研ぎにしてあげるわ。
キャット助かったぞ。
あら、礼儀正しいのね。
Oh, I'm a bit way too close here.
ミサイル接近衝突まで残り25秒。
逃がすもんか。
ミサイルを迎え撃つぞ。ミサイルを一気に破壊した。
I am so too
ミ
close.
サイル接近衝突まで残り10秒。
あら素敵。やるわねフォックス。
Did I get the last one?
いい仲間に出会ったわね。
I mean, it didn't matter. I got the medal, but I feel like I shot someone at the end too.
みんなを大事にしてあげて。
ナース状況はどうだ。
グレートフォックスに損傷なし、全機能正常です。
But yeah, that first run, someone took my wing. Literally ran into
味
me.
方が多いと。
Now, this is the hard part. It's keeping everyone alive for Area 6, and if I get extra enemies.
やけに急ぎ
So far, Red Line has not changed. This has been the chillest expert run so far. I was expecting hell. I'm having fun, if anything. Because I'm getting, obviously, like, punished for playing Reckless, but this has been relatively easy. Since, you know, Red Line is my main line. I know Red Line pretty much like the back of my hand. And that Sector Z was hell of a lot easier. I don't know why.
船体は無傷だぜ。
Maybe because I'm familiar now with
今
Sector Z with metal
ベノムのルートを
running.
話してたんだ。
So it's like, oh, okay, now I know I have to be a little bit faster with taking stuff out, so I can't just chill like I did in OG.
機動防衛網を突破する方が。これより先は通信が傍受されるリスクが高すぎる。これが君たちとの最後の連絡になるだろう。スターフォックスよ、未来は君たちの活躍に託された。決して簡単な道のりではなかろうが、ライラット系をどうか頼んだぞ。
今さら堅苦しいぜ。また連絡するよ。で、どうする？
気は進まんが、
Oh,
防衛衛
that
星ボル
reminds me.
スを正面から突破するほかなさそうだな。だがアンドルフに悟られず、ボルスを突破することは不可能だ。ベノムに
I need to bring up my notes that I sent to Beardbear because I said to him
こっちのルートはどうだ？
the route that I need for
ボル
Andros.
スを回避できる。
エリアシ
Ah,
ッ
I want to bring up the right app.
敵の活動が活発そうだね。
あれはベノムへの攻撃を企む一切を消し去るべく作られた場所。この星系全体で最も危険な軍事目標だ。
燃えるね。俺たちがそこから攻めるとはアンドルフも予想しねえはずだ。もちろんやるよな、フォックス。
I mean, the path that you take isn't really that hard to remember. It's just I've never had to take it, and I was like, you know, for Red Line, we're doing something cool for Expert. But it's a very handy one, especially for Expert. Alright. Ugh. Is Area 6 gonna kick my ass? For those who say yes, I don't blame you for voting that. I may need to do a couple of resets because I would like to leave Area 6 with hyper
こ
lasers.
ちらカイマン、万事異常ないっすよ。
All's clear.
敵者！火器緊急配
Yes, do you copy?
今さら気づいても遅いぜ。
It's lame. I don't like that version. I don't know why.
ベノムの防空圏に入ったぞ。
全員気を抜くなよ。
It's like, are we going to respond to me?
前方にセンサー型機雷。
真っ先に俺を狙うとは分かってるな。
I threw a bomb. I don't know why. What was my advice to be there? Don't throw bombs unless you have to. Heavy, you got in the way. Also, I came in purposely with 2 gold rings for a reason.
フォックスより援護し
So I could get her full health easy.
前方から大型ミサイル。
ずいな。撃ち落とすぞ。
That was a terrible bomb, my god. I may as well not have thrown the bomb. That's how bad it was. Did we get him? Not yet, sir.
後ろに疲れた。フォックス、手を貸してくれ。お前がジェームズ・マクラウドの息子か。お前の父親は私の計画に干渉した。そうして奴は消えた。
Oh, Andros in Japanese is ah! I saw that, you sneaky little buzzard. Oh, that did change, but I prefer... Wait, once still alive? That changed, but that's about it. My wing! I didn't want to lose my wing. My bombs! Unless, of course, we're only at 4. Then never mind. That's just my dumb ass. My wing! Sorry, we're going to be hearing my wing a couple of times. Because my dumb ass is just being dumb. As I said, I'm usually pretty reckless in Area 6, so it's going to be the death of me here. I don't know why I'm actually being reckless. I don't need to be. I didn't lose a wing. We're good. My wing! You dumbass! Should have just thrown a bomb. I keep going over start level. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit start level. I mean, if I do, it's going to be a good laugh. I mean, I've already got the medal, so we're all good. I mean, if this was for a speed run, which in the old days we would have needed bombs to take out Gorgon. Alright, well, fuck me, Redline was a piece of piss. Fucking hell, if I'd known this, I would have done this yesterday. The only hard part now is Star Wolf. That's it. Fuck. I legitimately thought Redline was going to be hell on earth. did they really nerf down expert and redline just because they already thought redline was going to be hard enough? Like, what was the reason? Like, redline does not play any different. It's a bit more punishing, yes, but it's not as hard as what the other lines are. If anything, redline's easy. My wing! I didn't want my wing gone, boom! Gorgon actually took a wing of mine. Son of a bitch. I don't know what the hell's happening next door, but Ben's going nuts. I mean, I can't talk yesterday, I was going off myself. I mean, I've already got the metal laser set, I can play a little bit more cautious if I want to. Not like we can use bombs anyways in Wolfen 2. Holy shit, I just got over 400 that time. That's my best at Area 6. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will she break another wing? Fuck me, I did! Actually, phase skipping is going to be so handy for this challenge. I might have to throw a couple of bombs. That's why we usually keep bombs. Maybe I should keep a couple of bombs back. Like, try not to use them. Because bombs will make Gorgon a bit easier. I missed a bomb. I just saw a bomb at the corner of my eye. I could have ended up with 6 bombs. That would have been so handy. Never mind. Do I get more bombs from bloody Rob? Nope. Rob's like, you've scummed too much. Well, I'm getting out with 400 if I beat Gorgon. The only reason why I'm being picky is because I want to go into Star Wolf with hyper lasers. I don't really feel like doing Star Wolf with fucking 1 laser today. I don't know why. I can do it. I just don't feel like showing off that talent just yet. Aw, you son of a fucking bitch. This is why Gorgon is a bitch. But you can use bombs here just to make it life a little easier. Like that. Especially if you time it just right.
触手を撃ち落とせコアを開かせるんだ
My fucking wig again! I've also just learnt something about Gorgon, which is interesting. This was not a thing in the OGs. But you can tell now when those tentacles are actually got vulnerability because they turn yellow. I only just noticed that then. I was paying a little bit of attention to Gorgon's behaviour. I will take that though. I didn't pick that up last time.
鎮圧射撃を実行発射
撃て奴らを通すな
あとちょっとだよ援護をお願い助かったここまで来てやられたくないもんね
補給パーツ投下有効活用してください
最終防衛ラインも突破されましたこいつら怖いものなしかデスボールを投入しろ司令官正気ですか構わんこれは命令だ
Not quite 400, but yeah, we've seen me hit it a couple of times. Gorgon ain't playing around with this shot. I have an extra bomb this time.
実体化したり消えたりしてる
ベノムもうすぐそこだってのに
It is giving me a chance to observe Gorgon, which is good. I mean, when I do speedruns, I don't quite observe Gorgon quite enough, which is probably something I should be doing. But his tentacles are red when you can't hit them.
敵シールド分析完了
See, they've gone yellow. Fucking phase skip is so annoying to get. It always will be, it never will be easy.
迎撃ですだ
See, notice that, the timing I did? If you do that, like, it can even do this just to make it easy. Because I don't need the extra bombs going into Venom 2.
その調子
触手を撃ち落とせコアを開かせるんだ
Got it! Alright, we just gotta survive this last phase and that's it. We're out of Area 6. Sorry, the Rave Beam has been nerfed. What do we call it now? Because the Rave Beam is no longer the Rave Beam. Like, we can't do. Oh, fuck! I actually got hit, but it wasn't as bad. But we can't call it the doof beam anymore.
3つのエネルギー
I can't go doof. Me joke's gone that I cracked the speedruns now. Area 6 actually was not that bad. I was just being super picky. And I didn't get my 400 because I just chilled out so much. And you know the worst part? Knowing that this was so easy, I could have done this yesterday with high blood pressure. Now I feel even worse for not doing the job. Fuck. Times 10 Kamehameha. Yeah, we might just call it Kamehameha at this point. The Gorgon Kamehameha. I mean, we're going with their, Venom 2 for full health for everyone, so good. This has literally been so chill. I was expecting absolute hell on earth, and I get the most chillest fucking time ever. Fucking hell, I'm so mad. Expectation versus reality were two different things here.
スキャンできないんだ到着したら敵の抵抗が予想されるよ
ペッピーいい戦略はあるか
素早く確実にやり遂げようこれに尽きる
ファルコ暴れる準備はいいな
ああ武器も G ディフューザーも乗ってるぜ先導は任せたフォックス
何があっても忘れるなフォックス自分の感覚を信じろ
元気につく。これが正真正銘ラストミッションだ。
I hate it's 2 minus buttons to get into this view. I hate that.
ここで終わりだ、スターフォックス。この新しい機体で遊んでやりましょう。
Leon is still bad.
親父の墓前に備えたるわ。これ以上アンドルフ様には近づかせん。
スターウルフか。アンドルフに尻尾を振るとはな。
アービンだって負けちゃいないよ。
カエルは池で泳いでいよ。
敵が速い。逃げ切れ。
無駄や。こいつには大金をつぎ込んどるんや。
My fucking wing. Not like it really matters, but I might just be picky for the sake of pickiness.
ここで終わりだ。この新しい機体で遊んでやりましょう。そのアーウィンこと親父の墓前に備えたるわ。これ以上アンドルフ様には近づかせん。
I nearly took out someone.
さすが頼りになるな。
I nearly took out 2 people. I did take out someone. There we go.
二度とその面見せるなよ。岩の下に突っ込んでな。スターウルフか。アンドルフに尻尾を振るとはな。
助かったぞフォックス。
アンドルフ王子さんは負けはしない。
寝言は寝ていいな。
アービンだって負けちゃいないよ。
礼は言わないぜ。
Ah, my fucking wing. Ah. I'm so used to pressing plus because of 3D.
この新しい機体で遊んでやりましょう。そのアーウィンこと親父の墓前に備えたるわ。
Okay, the spawn cap actually may not be as bad in this version.
ダメかと思ったよ。
You know, if I actually can aim.
だがそこまでだ。カエルのくせに小作な。アンドルフ王子さんは負けはしない。
Hey, Wolf, leave me alone for like 2 seconds. Actually, while I'm at it. Fire. Piss off.
こっちにはいいクルーが揃ってるんだね。
まだまだお楽しみはこれから。
アービンだって負けちゃいないよ。
Ah. That was
お
close.
前に助けられるとはな。
これ以上は機体が持たん。
獲物風情が思い上がるなよ。こいつはふざけんな。こんなことでは。
じゃあな、先制したぜ。3機撃墜。残り。
Why the fuck is Peppy dead? If it's always fucking Peppy. It's Peppy. 100% it's always Peppy. I'm pressing the wrong button again.
新しい機体で遊んでやりましょう。そのアーウィンこと親父の墓前に備えたるわ。これ以上アンドルフ様には近づかせん。いい加減にしや。こうやってかなわんな。
That was just a skill issue.
なんやともこのわてが。
Son of a bitch. That only matters because I don't get the points.
ここで終わりだ。
Someone else took down Pigma for me.
この新しい機体で遊んでやりましょう。そのアーウィンこと親父の墓前に備えたるわ。これ以上アンドルフ様には近づかせん。こうやってかなわんな。
スターウルフか。アンドルフに尻尾を振るとはな。
やはり連携は大切だな。
こいつオイラばっかり狙ってくるよ。さすがのオイラもムカついてきたよ。アービンだって負けちゃいないよ。
お前に助けられるとはな。
まだ根に持っとる。ふざけんな。こんなことが。
じゃあな、先制したぜ。
アンドルフ王子さんは
Jeez, that was brutal.
ダメかと思ったよ。
Get off my ass, Wolf! Fucking hell! You know what? Your turn. I would have got Pigma, but I kept getting knocked just a little bit off. I was like, it's like boom, boom, boom. Like, get off my ass. There we go. 8 wings lost, 1 teammate down, and 1 teammate's kill still. This keeps going on this run. Like, ah! Only because I'm being super picky. Plus, good practice. I know, didn't seem like it though. Alright, I'm gonna show off like the really cool route you can do for Andross's tunnel if you don't do that and are not super picky like I was. Like, I just wanted to go in with Hyper Laser, that's all. And as I said, practice for speedruns. Ready? 1 Hyper Laser, which would have been a wing repair. Left, right, left. Left. Right. Right. And look at this! That's probably going to be one of the challenge things, that you get all of them. But yeah, left, right, right gets you all of the big upgrades in there. If you're really, really desperate. I had to write it down because I've tried to memorize it before and I've always failed. Because we don't do it in speedruns. You do it, however, in 2K%. Trying to get his eyes into this phase is so annoying. I just play missed. My wing! Now, doing Andross with a single laser is another point altogether. It is possible, it's just I don't feel like doing that today. I don't feel like unleashing and showing off my true potential today, if that makes sense. I have done it, and I know I can do it. I'm just being a little bitch about it. Plus, I do want to... Well, this is my time, kind of, to look at Andross, a true fight for strats. That's an excuse. I'm partially using this as an excuse to practice. Again, I can hear it hitting, but it's so hard because he keeps moving. Like, I was close off by like 2 hits there. Oh, I don't think you U-turn in this this version. Jesus, that was slow by my standards. 9 wings gone and everything else. Wait, how many wings did I actually lose? 9? That's actually not bad considering I lost a lot more in the other lines. But this was definitely the easiest. Redline Expert is honestly just the most chillest of times. And the end of it, it wasn't even just that, it was just me being super picky. Because I'm like, hey, if it's not changed, then let me just do some redline practice. We'll throw that in with Expert, like I'm literally just going, hey, let's just practice redline strats while I'm doing Expert, sure. Oh, I was short again by like a boost and a half. Yep, that was something. Redline was so easy. The fuck? I can't comprehend that. Why was Redline so easy? It remained unchanged the entire time. As I said, if I'd known that yesterday, I would have done it yesterday. That's insane. That would have lowered my blood pressure. Ah, what a chill time. That was the best, honestly, the best part of Redline. Sorry, best part of Expert. Redline. Redline remains, by far, the most fun line. And here I was thinking, hey, ask the Expert. I ain't gonna be saying the same thing about Redline, but it still remains that Redline is the most fun line. Maybe they thought, hey, because Redline is technically the hardest, we don't need to up its difficulty? I don't know. Like Area 6, sure, there's just shit everywhere. So why not? Wait, the buzz-out part was probably the hardest part of Area 6. All medals and Expert difficulty have been earned. That was probably the only thing I probably should have grabbed was that. Oh, hold on, there is one little cutscene here we might just watch. Oh, wait, I can skip this first part though.
ですよ。この場をもって改めて諸君らのこたびの活躍と功績を称えたいと思う。君たちには本当に感謝している。
こんなもんいらねえよ。売っても金にならなそうだ。
こらやめんか。
俺ビルじゃない？おーい。
こたびの一件で君たちの腕前はよくわかった。よければ我がコーネリア防衛軍に加わり、その力を存分に生かしてはくれないかね。
遠慮しとくよ。悪いが俺たちには俺たちのやり方があるんでね。
もうそこをなんとか。ようやく平和が訪れたとはいえ、真の戦いは
新しい依頼が届いています。通信を保留中。
このようなことが起きぬよう常に
しょうがない。いろいろありがたいけど、次の仕事が俺たちを待ってるみたいだ。また何か
The one thing I don't like about these credits is they got rid of the iconic part, which is the running with the great fox behind. Alright, that's all the cinematics for Redline. That was cool. And that's also my first time beating Expert fully. And doing Expert, so you got both in one. Literally me beating Redline Expert and me doing Expert at the same time. Would I do it again? Nope. Redline, yes. I'd do Redline Expert again. The other two? Nope. Unless, of course, you're asking me to do Yellow Line with good ending.
Nani?
Yeah, I would. Nani? Okay, that was better. Instead, I know what is iconic, but Nani was so cool. Look at that map. It's a fully complete. What a good time. Look at it. It's done. My first ever time fully completing this. Hell yeah. As I said, would I do it again? Probably not. Cause screw that. Redline, yeah. That was so much fun. Redline Expert totally would do again. Don't know about the other ones though. Unfortunately, Challenge Mode Expert doesn't unlock until we do normal, so I can't look at that yet. We will do it. Not today. I will chill with that tomorrow. Although, let me just post my accomplishments. The Holo Viewer? Nothing really. Like, I looked at the Holo Viewer already. And it's lame. It's just all lore. It's, if you've seen the Smash Brothers trophy stuff, it's just that. And a lot of it you unlock, through challenges, sadly. So we do have to do the challenges stuff to finish this off. Who do you reckon that is? Complete all expert challenges and zoners to unlock. Who's the last ally? Like, there's one here, and there's one here. Who the fuck do you think the two allies here are? Oh, I haven't copied anything. Where's my desktop? Peter, where's my desktop? These are all unlocked as well. The warp channels. These are going to be challenges. I think some of them they also unlock in verses. I don't know why. Yeah, that's literally all it. Like, there's nothing too interesting about this. Then you've got these. A lot of these unlocked through verses, sadly. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. Might leave it as that. Or should I just have it as this? Because that was most of expert for me. Avatar settings. I obviously don't have a camera. What the hell are these, I wonder? Can play as KrimZen? Oh my... Oh, what the f... Oh, come on, really? I am not buying a USB camera so we can explore this. No way. We are not. Who thought this was a good idea? I also don't have any amiibos that I can use as well. Maybe future-wise I might have some. I do have 2 up on display, but I ain't cracking them open. Alright, we are gonna do some runs for some speedrun stuff, but I gotta use the toilet first, so grab a toilet, grab a drink, or some snacks or something, or chill, whatever. Talk amongst yourselves. Nintendo throw is a good, yeah, I know, Nintendo throw is a good idea. Cap with peppy ears? No, we're not doing that, not in 1,000 years. I'm gonna quickly just go use the potty, the loo, the toilet, whatever you call it these days, and I'll be back. So give me about 5 minutes. As I said, grab a drink, coffee, food, whatever you want, and then we'll get into some red line runs with either Japanese or Korean. I haven't decided which version I want to play with yet. But yeah, I'll be back. way for Ben to be Andros? Oh my god. You know what I was thinking of though? If I was to do videos on Star Fox, this particular remake of it anyways, which I was thinking about doing, because I was like, hey, I'd love to do content. I know I've spoken about doing content, but shenanigans just popping up behind the scenes, mostly with my foot, and being all over the place with pain meds, has made content completely undoable at the moment, especially stream-wise and everything. I can't stream, get no content. No content means I can't upload, so it's like, damn, that's been all shattered this year. Speaking of though, I think Ben said after this week, and then after this weekend, Soul Link should be back. For those curious, like me and Ben were talking about it yesterday, Soul Link should be officially back next week. Finally, like as I was talking about off screen and on Discord, I'm like, I'll probably be back either for Soul Link or my own stuff with Star Fox. So there were the two things, but it's like Star Fox and Soul Link seem to be coming back around the same time. So huzzah! So content-wise, that's going to happen. But as I was thinking though, back to my original topic before I diverted, if I was going to do Star Fox content, I might get myself a camera, because how cool would it be just to open up a video? Actually, no, it wouldn't be cool. It'd be cringe. Sorry if you lost of sanity. Do you know how good it's been actually not... I mean, it hasn't been cool, but at the same time it has. Like, just from my perspective. Taking 2 or 3 months off. Like, not having to worry about speedruns, not worrying about content, not worrying about gaming, and kind of just touching grass for that amount of time, because that's what I did do, actually felt really good. YouTube-wise, no, it's been terrible. Everything's just been terrible. I will admit that. Everything's gone downhill for my channel, which is fine. I didn't really care. But on my end, it was so good taking that time off. I felt really good. As I said, during that time, I will say this, I lost 18 kilos, which is like, what, nearly 40 pounds? I think 17 was like 33. So I've just clocked over 18 this morning. I just made Beard Bear sad. I'm like, it didn't change. That was easy. But enemy-wise, it didn't change much at all, like the other lines. Still impressive you beat it though. First time learning, Redline Expert is a great place to start. That remains the most difficult part. As I just explained to Beard there though, like, I will leave this here. For anyone going into Expert for the first time, start with Redline. Please, start with Redline. Do that first, then Yellow Line, but do good ending. And then if you want a real challenge, then 1. Venom 1 Expert remained the hardest, in my opinion. God damn. I actually kind of want to do a video talking about planet difficulties for the remake, be it for normal and expert. Because expert kind of changed the difficulty for a couple of planets. As I said, Venom 1 has always been hard. I feel like in both normal and expert for a casual. And then something like Titania. Difficult in normal, but is not as bad in expert, if you catch my drift. Same with Macbeth. Macbeth could be considered easier than Titania, but in both expert and normal, it is easy. So I put Macbeth down in a difficulty range pretty low. Katina in normal, not so bad. In expert, though, it goes up quite high for difficulty. And then you've got something like Meteo, which could go a little bit higher in expert, because that did go quite hard there. Obviously quite easy and normal. Sector Z is another one that I would rank pretty low for difficulty as well in both normal and expert. In expert, I felt the metal was a lot easier. Don't know why. In normal, though, the metal requirement was pretty rough. I don't know. Maybe that should be something I should look at, is like how to rank the difficulties for planets in regards to the difficulties. Because as I said, expert mixes it up a little bit. Like, all of the red line planets just aren't really that bad. Area 6 could be the exception, because that can be a little bit rough if you're not prepared. But I should also make that a point to Beardbear. It's like, I've played red line an awful lot, so what I consider difficult is different to a normal player, because red line, as I said, I know like the back of my hand. It's not that bad, but I play reckless. That's the thing that normalizes it for me, is like, I play so reckless even though I know the game pretty well for Redline. So that's why it felt like I was doing shite. Because I kind of drift off and go, alright, time to really make this difficult for myself. And let's break a wing. Ooh, shit, lucky there was nothing in that can. And here I was too. I'm like, I'm gonna prep my speedrun playlist in case this is really difficult and I need some music to chill. Okay, so I did decide while I was going to the toilet, we're doing Korean for the speedrun. Just for something a little different. Or should I do normal for speedrun? Nah, let's finish it off casually. Like, we just did expert, we're gonna make my life easy and just do easy. Alright, strap yourselves in. As I said, if anyone has any questions, be it about the game or about the speedrun, like potential stuff for speedrun stuff, feel free to ask. I shall answer. If it's about boss strats though, depends on the boss, because we're still learning a couple of stuff there. I don't think anyone's sat down yet to do strats. 슬리피.
벌써부터 고생길이 보이는 걸. 곧 코네리아의 도시야.
I tell you what, if I want to play with white noise, Korean might be the way. Like, it's not standing out to me. I mean, it's cool, but it's not one of those, like, I'm not gonna hear anything. Which is good, because it means I can concentrate.
내가 적을 유인하는 동안 어머해줘. 뭐야? 내 지 디퓨저에 문제가 생겼어. 없어. 빚을 져버렸군.
시스템 체크는 꼼꼼히 해야지.
It's so weird. I know I said Peppy sounded French, or Fox sounded French in Japanese. Now Slippy sounds French, even though it's Korean.
저기 아치 보이지? 네 실력 좀 볼까? 전부 통과하는 거야. 아쉽게 됐네. 다음엔 잘해봐.
What am I doing? Oh, fuck me, what am I doing? This is Redline. What am I doing? I completely just zoned out there. I'm literally doing Redline, and I just proceeded to do Blue Line strats. I mean, we could have done Blue Line. I mean, I didn't set in stone we're doing Red Line, did I? I mean, I don't have splits up, so I guess I didn't have to set it in stone we're doing Red Line. Holy! I think that's the first time I've ever done that. I'm like, oh, we're doing Red Line. Nah, we'll change it last second, we're doing Blue Line, apparently. I just so zoned out. Wouldn't there be people who are just watching going, huh, I thought she said she's doing Red Line. Proceeds to take the Blue Line route instead.
내가 적을 유인하는 동안 어머해줘. 뭐야? 내 지 디퓨저에
Oh,
문제가
fuck
생겼어.
you. That's the reason why I don't like... That's the other reason why I don't like charge shotting. Because on the rare occasion that happens.
롤링으로 튕겨. 저기 아치 보이지? 네 실력 좀 볼까? 전부 통과하는 거야. 여기까지는 쉽지. 제법인데. 커다란 녀석을 발견했어. 따라와. 정말 이쪽으로 가는 게 맞아, 팔코? 팔코의 감을 한번 믿어보자고.
Ow! Now if that was expert I would have lost a wing.
아직 저항하는 녀석이 있다니.
Which expert is going to be an option. I'm not going to run it. Although I might have a red line after doing that. I might be able to learn expert strats for red line. I wouldn't run it for any other line though. Far out. Nope.
갑자기 왔지. 하게 로고. 쏴라. 좋았어, 복스.
I came so close to one cycling that.
거길 노려. 너희 대체 뭐냐? 우린 스타폭스다. 똑똑히 기억해두라고. 겨우 이런 녀석들한테.
Do you know what Korean actually reminds me of? It reminds me of 3D Japanese. Which is good.
함대를 엄호한다.
Now, just don't forget we're doing red line.
누가 더 많이 쓰러뜨리는지 한번 겨뤄볼까, 폭스?
이 녀석들은 어디서 오는 거지? 안돌프 군의 함대가 나타난다. 공격에 대비해. 뒤쪽의 함대를 지켜. 적이 못 지나가게 막아.
If I didn't know I was playing in Korean, I would have thought I was playing in French, honestly. Just by the accents. I don't know why. It just seriously sounds like French in my ear. Bit of an early bomb, but that's alright.
숨어봤자 소용없다고.
That's enough for red line.
내가 타깃인가? 슬리피, 내가 말했잖아. 방심하지 말라고.
It's not just me thinking that either. If I didn't say I was playing in Korean, would you have thought I was playing in Korean?
좋았어. 한 방에 보내주마. 한숨에 돌파한다.
Unless, of course, you know French, you'd know I'm not.
좋은 짓이야. 아버지를 닮았어. 그레이트 폭스에서 통신이 왔어. 위치까지.
Ah, the bomb spawned over there. I did see a bomb, but yeah.
레이더에 반응이 있어. 다들 준비해.
수준이 안 돼.
하나 처치. 적 실드 분석 완료.
기뻐하기는 그러지. 너희에게 싸움을 신청하겠다. 그 정도로
Did that? No, it's not doing anything. I feel like it's going to be either really precise or the bomb just doesn't work anymore.
아직이다.
I feel like that's going to be the strat, is literally just shoot it down. Like you would normally. But apparently it's almost to the point where you could almost shoot it down pretty quick. The same with Granga. I feel like the positioning is going to be a little bit whacked, so the normal strat we do doesn't work. And then, as I said on the Speedrun Discord, the only one that needs investigating is Aquas in regards to boosting. Because in 3D and OG, we full boost the entire way. Like, we literally just hold on boost and we forget about it. That's the only thing that people need to investigate, is if full boosting is still effective or if half boosting is going to be the new method for Aquas, which means that's going to suck. Actually, I could test it now.
이상한 신호가 감지됐어. 데이터를 전송할게.
It's a shame I don't have splits up. Because do a run in full boost and then do a run with half boost and see if any time's saved. Would be the way of doing it. But I feel like half boosting actually could be faster in Aquas.
주변 생물들이 유난히 공격적인 것 같은데.
Or even quarter boosting.
어두워서 앞이 잘 안 보여.
미사일을 쏴봐. 그럼 주변이
Or I could actually be watching my screen.
뭔가에 오염된 것 같아.
Ow! I just got blue balled to the face.
아쿠아스의 고대 문명인가?
자네밖에 안 남아 있는데.
복스, 블루마린의 상태는 어때?
괜찮은데 물도 안 새고.
Can that bastard... Seriously, can this bastard fuck off? He's blue balled me for like the last minute. If this was expert 2, I would have been dead already.
롤링으로 튕겨내.
그게 된다.
I feel like half boosting actually is faster. It probably has been faster this entire time, but N64 runners do full boost just because of how much lag there is, so you wouldn't see the difference. 3D potentially could be half boosting as well, if this is the case. I've been doing full boost for the 5 years I've been running. I might actually now need to investigate half boosting in 3D. Shit. Just another thing I have to investigate in 3D, that's fine. Just add it onto the list of things I need to investigate. Says the only runner of 3D. It's fine. I'm literally the only runner. That can be done at any time. But I think half boosting could be faster. I could be wrong. It may not be making any difference. It could even be slower. Oh, fuck. Yeah, just completely chill out and forget what you do here. Although in easy, to be fair, doesn't make a difference. Like, you could probably just charge through and be faster. Like, I have to keep in mind that a lot of the strats I have adapted have been OG strats. And OG strats may not apply to 3D or for the remake, to be fair. Remake is applying a lot of the 3D strats, I've noticed. As I said, the strat for the coon is literally what I do in 3D. And they don't do this in OG. Unless, of course, you do that really slow and fuck that up. I have noticed, you know how we got yellow paint in a lot of games? In this game, it's if it turns yellow, you can shoot it. Fuck! We're like one step off yellow paint. Jesus, we actually have yellow paint in Star Fox. Oh my god. It's same with Gorgon. I did say that earlier. The tentacles, when they turn yellow, you can shoot them. If they're red, you can't shoot them. We literally have yellow paint in Star Fox. Yeah! I can't believe we can... 412 for Aquas. Oh! I need to do a full boost comparison. I have one already. 412 versus whatever I got my full boost. Yeah, I'm gonna have to compare those two. That's insane, 412. That's really quick for Aquas. Compared to what I'm used to anyways. Like, Aquas is usually 5 minutes in 3D.
저공으로 비행한다. 들키면 안 돼. 아름다웠던 바다가 이렇게 변해버리다니. 생각보다 심하잖아.
찐흙 같아. 전방에 탐조등 들키지 않게 조심해.
들키기 전에 부숴버리자고.
I feel like that's gonna be my backup bomb now.
큰일 났어. 항상 고마워, 폭스.
Oh my god, what the hell is going on next? Ah, my bomb! That's alright, I'll get it from Rob.
도움이 필요한 것 같네, 팔코?
여긴 뭐하러 온 거야?
Oh my god, Cat, fucking shoot the spotlights! You had one job!
둘이 아는 사이야?
귀찮게 골기는 이쪽은 캐시야.
Oh, okay, we're just doing what I used to do back in the day when I did Zonus, just run into all the terrain and break a wing. Oh my god, I don't know if anyone can hear that at my mic. If you're hearing a whole bunch of screaming, that ain't me, that's my fiance in the background, who I will acknowledge at this point is not my fiance. It's a bit of a competition sometimes, which one of us does the most yelling. But it's literally a Aussie thing at this point.
궤도를 확정했습니다. 서플라이 투하.
And as I learnt the hard way, you can outrun that. And then there's a backup bomb on one of these too. It's this one. You can shoot this down, there's a bomb. So if I need an extra bomb. Going into submarine with 9 bombs is usually preferred.
여기 뭔가 있네?
Also, I've never been able to get a 2-phase skip again on Gorgon. So I definitely fluked that. Like, first mock run, on the demo run, I get 2-phase skip. Which is insane. I've never been able to do that on 3D. NSO I've done one, and Starship I've done it once as well. Like I can say I've done it once on Starship.
아직 끝난 게 아닌가 본데. 벅스, 방금 그건 제법이었어.
And I actually did it during Beard Bear's recording. I was like, damn.
멀리서 터뜨리거나 피해. 물속에서 뭔가 거대한 게 올라오고 있어.
Also now the submarine doesn't come floating from the back. Don't know if I like that or not. Like just it popping in front of you. I was waiting for an audio cue there, but I didn't get it.
분석했어. 모니터에 표시해 줄게. 잘하고 있어. 계속 공격해. 프리크레인을 내려라. 당장. 박살내라. 대포를 발사해. 저주하겠다, 스타폭스.
That was a really good submarine. I ain't gonna lie, that was really clean. I do like the fact the crane only takes 1 bomb now. 351 for Zonus! Holy! Now imagine if I did that first bit cleaner. It would have been 350 plus, sub 350. Easy. That's what I get for having skill issues. Alright, I did work out yesterday what the angle is for Sector Z's. Let's see if I remember. So we come out this way, and then if I turn, it should be this here.
한영식 한번 요란한데.
And then this platform here should be... Yep. That's the right one. So I know that platform anywhere. I've stared at it at enough runs. Yep, this is the right angle. Okay, that's not that bad now that I've worked it out. It's alright, Valiant Studios. You can potentially still put in that north, south, east, west idea that I put as an idea. Oh. It still does irk me a little bit that there's no markings on the map to know where you are. I guess that just comes down to in-game experience, in a way.
미사일 6기의 접근을 감지. 레이트 폭스를 사수한다. 미사일 그레이트 폭스로 접근 중.
미사일에 집중 포화한다. 너무해달라니까.
Oh shit, 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 shit. I am so far off. Whee! I actually have to boost in.
격추시켰다.
큰일 났어. 어머는 아직이야. 어떡하지? 이런, 당했다. 왜 이렇게 끈질긴 거야? 적이 따라붙었어. 좀 도와줘. 제23 미사일 접근 중.
바로 처리한다. 이 정도는 일도 아니지. 내 뒤를 정리해줘.
적에게 쫓기고 있어.
Oh god, I didn't even notice I was going off route there. I am going to be too close. No, I'm going to be just right. What looked like too close was the perfect distance, actually. That's the only thing, the death position, it's probably just me, never mind. I'm not even going to say what I was just about to say. I was just about to say death position in this game is a bit weird, but that's probably me. Like, look how close I am to the border. Slippy is nearly dead. I'm going to laugh if he dies. I kind of didn't want to be here because I got to do another somersault U-turn, but that does delay me a little bit, so that's good as well. Slippy's gonna die. Oh, I didn't even notice I was quite on the map.
급한가 보네.
Lamberde. Not the greatest sector-wise. I fell off there at the end. 330 though is insane. Wait, did Peppy and Slippy die? That's hilarious. No wonder Peppy was so quiet. I'm like, Peppy hasn't said anything for a while. There is one downside though I've kind of just paid attention to then. I have to wait for the game to load in your current path. So instead of just going to the planet, it does the whole like where you've been instead of just the one line to the new planet you're going to. So you lose a little bit of time there.
나부터 노리다니 그만큼 위협적인가 봐.
부탁해, 슬리피. 오케이.
날 상대하긴 일러. 요리조리 잘도 피하네.
Oh, I don't know why I'm worried about gold ring routing. I guess it is still good practice to do it. Because I do it for normal. We still need to investigate this, if this is a thing. We've always thought it's a glitch. But if it's not present in this version, then it definitely is a glitch in 3D and OG. If it's present in this version, then it's a feature. That's how I've always seen it. Okay, Korean's not too far off Japanese for Andros. So far, Japanese is still the better voice acting. Ow.
적군이 제1라인을 통과.
함대 중앙을 돌파한다. 본때를 보여줘.
제2라인도 통과.
I'm not going to do the mission here, so the message, because it makes it I gain the ability to do that. Whereas if that ship's coming down, I get hit. Proceeds to get hit anyways, making me a liar. And then this one I take.
서플라이를 보냅니다. 유용하게 쓰십시오.
Although, as I said, in this version, it doesn't matter. Because we can't do the bomb throw for Gorgon. So what I might do it instead is just do what we normally do, which reduces lag in OG. Throw the bombs to get rid of the missiles off the screen when Gorgon is in its first phase.
전방의 적 사라졌다 나타났다 하네.
배놈이 코앞인데.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I just want to do it for the sake of the test.
좋아, 공격이 통하고 있어.
적 실드 분석 완료. 모니터에 표시할게.
Ah, see, the tentacle went red there before it disappeared, so I couldn't shoot it.
엄청난 기술이야.
I hate that we have yellow paint. Although it is handy for speedruns. Shouldn't complain there. Oh, I delayed it by not enough. Yeah, that was too soon. I have the bombs to spare, so I may as well test.
좋았어.
See, tentacle went yellow, shot it when it was red. Damn. See, the tentacles turn red and you can't shoot them. It's red, 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 yellow. And it went red again, and then went yellow as it goes to attack. So that's when... Oh, that does kind of irk me, but as I said, for speedruns, it's handy. So... we can let it slip past, I guess. I mean, it would have been handy in, like, OGs knowing that. Nah, it doesn't make any difference at all, yeah. Bomb throws are useless. It's like, don't fail that, please. As I said, 15-second time save there with 2 phase skips. Yeah, that's huge. 437 again. At least I'm landing in 430s for no phase skips. And knowing that's 15 time save is kind of big. It's bigger again in OG and 3D getting those phase skips because it's a lot more time save, but yeah, not so much in this version.
스타폭스 출격.
그렇게는 안 돼.
이 새로운 기체로 놀아주도록 하지.
너가 아버지 못하면은 아위랑 같이 묻어죽구만.
안돌프님께 접근하게 두지 않겠다. 누구든 와서 도와.
끔찍인 놈. 이건 말도 안 돼.
당연히 되지. 훌륭한 팀이라고. 바위 밑에나 박혀 있어. 내게 거역하다니 어리석군.
Oh my god! Skill issues!
스타울프. 보아니 안돌프가
It always happens every time.
깨시지.
아윙도 뒤지지 않거든.
Oh. And then he trolled me at this end there.
지긋지긋한 낙연이군 피그마.
아따 즐기구만.
건방진 놈이 가니. 안돼. 이렇게는 못 끝내.
속이 다 시원하군.
내가 졌다는 기가.
두 번 다시 눈에 띄지 마. 고마워, 폭사.
time to screw up Andros again on phase 1. It's like, not until I get used to that phase 1 Andros will this get quicker. And so we don't get the "you will die just like your father" line. No point listening. Oh, fuck. Don't know how I failed that. 2 hits off. Oh, I got it! Fucking hell, yes! We celebrate the minor wins. I actually got it without him having to open his mouth. It's this, though, we need to work out. As I said, I don't think they have iframes until they actually come out. Please don't die. What the fuck? You can tell I don't normally fight these eyeballs. Turned into the last round. Hey, can you not trolling the hell out of me at the moment? Hi! Not brain dross, it's troll dos now. Holy hell, you kept trolling me. I've already done the medal run. This was actually a speed run. We did... How long has medal run been done for now, chat? 30 minutes? That's why we're in Korean now. Oh, you can't shoot him. He's literally invisible. Hence why I didn't die so easily there. It's not yellow because someone died, obviously. I think I killed someone or... Oh no, it's easy, that's why. Easy mode doesn't do medals. Easy mode, you actually... medal scores do not count. I forgot about that. It's like, yeah, everyone's alive, but easy mode doesn't count it. Alright, well, the only thing I learnt from that, because that was just shit Andros, Aquas is half boost, potentially. I need to compare it to my full boost run for Aquas. But I think half boosting's faster in Aquas. That's my theory, and I need to test it. So Redline could have a change in this one, definitely. And I think that can be applied to 3D as well, because 3D, as I said, is taking a lot of strats between these two. I need to also test if killing everyone in Sector Z is faster, but it also comes down to, is there enough time to kill everyone? Yeah, it's literally one of the things they bring up when you select the difficulty is vehicles always fully upgraded, enemies do reduce damage, downed wingman return for next mission, and medals and high scores can't be earned in easy. Normal and expert are the only two where they actually matter. So that's why I'm practicing speedruns on easy at the moment. It's just because everything's just dumbed down to a point where it's perfect for practicing. Plus, we do have runs for it, but yeah, normally I'd do it on normal. But I did say I might run speedruns on expert for Redline. Not the other two routes though, screw that. Venom 1, I'm definitely not touching for expert ever again in my life. I refuse to do that. But as it is nice seeing this as 100% done. Which I've never done before, and to be perfectly honest, I've never had a reason to. I could go back and do Starship with 100%. So why is this saying... Oh, because I haven't looked at them all yet. Oh, you actually get some of these with the amiibos? Well, that's a bit lame. That's a wee bit lame. That some of those are locked behind amiibos. So if you want 100%, you do have to own the amiibos. I said that is a wee bit lame. Okay, I've knocked the red dot off for them. I have to knock red dots off. I hate seeing red dots. Okay, the red dots are gone. Obviously, I've got red dots for this because I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, I know where that 2 supply rings and 1 bomb is. Destroy all cargo containers. Is that what they're called? Radar boys? We call them spotlights. Follow Slippy and reveal a hidden power-up. Oh, okay. Crab-like. Is that what they're called? Those 3 big monster things. Huh. Challenge mode's teaching me things. Defeat Spyborg using hyper lasers. Find the hidden... Destroy 20 SS lasers. The fuck is that? SX lasers. What the hell is that? We'll find out when I do challenge mode. It's like, I don't know what that is either. So at the moment, your guess is as good as mine what that is. Take down a cruiser with a bomb. Reach the Gorgon with fully upgraded shields and lasers. That'll be easy. Destroy all 3 arms before the Gorgon... Oh, come on! They've watched speedruns. Oh, come on! No, you're not putting that in for normal. So what the fuck is Expert Area 6 then? Destroy all 3 arms of Gorgon before it goes into bloody phase. No! That's an expert challenge! We can't even do that sometimes in a speedrun! Those lasers sound suspect, they do. I don't even know what they're referring to. But seriously, I want to know what the Expert Area 6 is then, because destroy all 3 arms before Gorgon phases out is a big middle finger, because that we can't even do on a speedrun sometimes. That's fucking hard. And you're expecting casuals to do that. Fucking hell. If you can do that challenge, by the way, please join us for Redline speedruns, because that's what's required for speedrunning. Fallon Studios have to have watched speedrunning, surely. Destroy 50 proximity mines is easy, 1 bomb does that. The 5 ninja missiles, you do it for score attacking anyways, but that destroy all 3 arms before Gorgon phases out. That's a fucking middle finger to casual players, because speedrunners can't even do that half the time. Defeat 5 boss fighters with non-charged laser fire? That can't be too hard. So this one does spawn the Star Wolf team to complete the mission in 4 minutes or fewer. So this one's timed. Oh, Well, this is next, and I'm not looking forward to it after seeing Area 6 challenge. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck. And that's normal. That's not expert. Who the fuck thought that challenge was normal? I'd like to have a word with them, because if they thought that's normal, then what the hell do you consider that then for speedruns? That's required for speedruns. Especially if you want world record times. Why is my Chrome closed down? Can I raid someone today? Probably not. It's nearly midday. No one is usually streaming at this time for me. Time to do that mission? Fuck off. Fuck off.
Thank you,
Fine. Fine.
Phantom 3793 just super chatted $19.99. Thank you very much. Time to do that mission.
Not balls. Not balls. It's never balls this time. It's gonna be Area 6. I'll do one attempt at it. But I gotta do it anyways, so it's like I'll take one attempt at it. But that's disgusting knowing that's a challenge. Oh, we're still in Japanese, in Korean. One sec. Is this timed? No, it's not! Thank fuck.
Activate mode combat. Passer mode combat cible. Passer en mode.
Ah! Can I not do that? Thank you.
On a percé les défenses orbitales de Venom.
We went from Korean to French in a split second.
On entre dans un champ de mine.
Sorry, this is gonna make me giggle a little bit. French slippy. Actually, French slippy is a bit of irony there. Who wants some frog legs? Oh, I've got single laser. Shit, I need to fix that.
Tu veux jouer au dur? Bouge pas et laisse-moi te flinguer.
Let's flinguer.
Le Great Fox va vous couvrir.
Oh, we're doing runs in French. As I said, I just have a soft spot for French. I don't know why. Just to me, the French accent is so cool. But that could be because I've studied French. And the French tend to be more philosophers than anything too. Like, a lot of our philosophy comes from the French. That explains an awful lot too. Also, I will say this now, I hate talking philosophy. I had a friend who studied a Bachelor of Arts of Philosophy, and he would discuss that an awful lot with me when we were discussing it. And I've let... Fuck! I don't like philosophy. It's a good discussion, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, I can't see myself doing philosophy.
Voilà la flotte ennemie. Allez-y à fond.
Ils ont percé la deuxième ligne. À l'attaque! Ne les laissez pas passer!
On y est presque. J'ai besoin de renfort. Ravitaillement en route. Faites-en bon usage.
The worst part with challenge mode is you can't restart in front of Gorgon, so you got to do all of Area 6 to take an attempt at this.
Ces types ont vraiment peur de rien. Déployez le Gorgone. Chef, vous êtes sûr? Allez-y, c'est un ordre.
Release the Gorgon.
Ou pas. Le signal est instable.
C'est pas vrai, si près de Venom.
Oh, I did the challenge. Yeah, we're going for it.
Ça fonctionne. Lâche rien.
Analyse des données terminée. Je t'envoie ça tout de suite.
Oh shit, I wasn't even in the right direction for that angle.
Ce truc est vraiment impressionnant.
I could have had it, but I was in the wrong angle. That was a skill issue. Oh, fucking hell, that was a fail.
Continue.
Ah, you son of a bitch, you went red then phased. Alright, one more attempt. I did say I was gonna have one go, but I'll have another attempt.
On a percé les défenses orbitales de Venom. Ouvrez l'œil, on est en terrain ennemi.
I got screwed over on that second one.
Entre dans un champ de mine.
Eh, mais ma parole, on dirait qu'ils ont peur de moi. Par ici, Sleepy.
Bien reçu.
Tu fais moi le malin. Bouge pas et laisse-moi te flinguer.
Hold still and let me shoot you.
Le Great Fox va vous couvrir.
French Rob sounds so polite.
Missile ennemi en approche.
Détruis-les, ils font 3 sur nous.
Bouclier endommagé.
On les a eus? Pas encore, chef.
Eh, ils sont sur moi. J'ai besoin de toi, Fox.
Le fils de James McLeod.
Le fils de James Leclerc.
Il a échoué. Tu échoueras aussi.
Yes, my French will probably be a bit shite.
Ils ont percé la première ligne.
Did I screw up and miss an upgrade? No, I didn't. I zoned out and I thought I missed an upgrade.
Ils ont percé la deuxième ligne.
I didn't even do anything. I got a +5. Normally you have to call the Great Fox to get that +5. Good job.
On y est presque. J'ai besoin de renfort.
Ravitaillement en route. Faites-en bon usage.
Ils ont percé la dernière ligne. Ces types ont vraiment peur de rien. Déployez le Gorgon.
Gorgon.
Chef, vous êtes sûr?
The French said the Gorgon.
C'est un ordre.
La Gorgon.
Mis en vue. Ou pas. Le signal est instable.
C'est pas vrai, si près de Venom.
C'est la Gorgon.
Ça fonctionne. Lâche rien.
Analyse des données terminée.
How did you get past my laser? Yes, son of a bitch.
Mes capteurs sont dépassés. Ce truc est vraiment impressionnant.
When it's a view like that, that's so easy. La Gorgon. S'il vous plaît, please. Merci.
Continue.
You gotta be kidding me! How did I not hit that? That's a skill issue. Goodbye, everyone. Fuck this. We're done. Nah. Not after that. Not after what I just witnessed. How the fuck did I not shoot that? I had perfect playing opportunity and I didn't get it. How? That's not on me. That's a me issue. That's not a game issue. That's a fucking me issue. Fuck this. Goodbye. That's a fuck up. And I'm not even gonna acknowledge it after this. Bye! Anyone, am I raiding anyone? No, I'm not. Right, no raid. I'm sorry. Goodbye. See you next time. I ain't gonna even talk about that. That's just bad. No wonder I can't fucking do this shit. Holy shit. Ah!